Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. So we are doing a bit of a throwback BTS reaction. This video will be available on Patreon for a week ahead before it gets dropped on YouTube because I am reacting to a lot of BTS content on Patreon. Currently, we are obviously doing Run BTS at episode 142. We recently finished watching Game Caterers with BTS, and we also have Jimin and Jungkook's Are You Sure show on Disney Plus, and a whole bunch of other extra pieces of content when it comes to BTS. So if you're interested in some extra reactions, make sure to check out the link below. It will provide a full list of everything that we have, not just on BTS, but every single other show, K-drama, Survivor show, variety show, live performances, and whatever else for any group that we have. And with that being said, the reason why I'm doing this is honestly, it kind of like dawned on me from some of the comments that I got recently asking to react to more BTS, and it's kind of funny because I feel like the BTS playlist keeps on expanding, and I didn't realize until recently that most of the BTS related content that I've done on YouTube has been like for solo projects, because like the guys have been relatively active, and always had like new content, new music videos, multiple music videos from their albums and whatnot. Literally just checking out, J-Hope's Sweet Dreams and Mona Lisa. It wasn't that long ago, and I didn't realize that a full-blown BTS reaction actually, it's been a while since I've done that. So we're jumping into 3 songs, one of which is going to be Airplane Part 2, which I believe from something that I've seen online is a continuation sort of J-Hope's Airplane. There's also the comeback trailer for Map of Soul Persona by Namjoon, and we're also finishing the reaction off with Boy With Love featuring Halsey. And for full transparency, and I will mention it again when I actually react to the song, I have heard the chorus of that song. I believe it was featured on some episodes of Run BTS, or maybe Are You Sure by Jimin and Jungkook. Not sure exactly which one, but I'm 100% sure that I have at least heard the chorus like half a dozen times, because Halsey's voice is very distinct and she's one of my favorites. So I believe that the chorus is all that I know from the song. The rest I don't, and I've never obviously seen the music video, so I'm really excited to just see Halsey with the boys as well. So that's just for transparency's sake, just in case anyone is going to wonder, because there has been a couple of songs by BTS that unfortunately I have heard off camera by accident, because they were featured on like the radio, or like when I was at the hairdresser getting my haircut, the song was playing on the TV. So a few songs come to mind. Is the Coldplay collaboration Universe is unfortunately a song that I've heard by this point probably like half a dozen times as well. And Stay Gold is another song that unfortunately I have heard and actually seen the music video as well, because it's hard to tell the hair stylist to turn off the TV just because I'm not supposed to know this song. So unfortunately those 2 songs I have already listened to, and Boy With Love, the only thing that I know about the song is the chorus, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty much it. With that being said, let's get into it. This is so trippy, because like BTS, a Korean group, sings in Japanese, but the style of song is almost like Latino tango, kind of like very sensual, and you kind of just want to dance in pairs or something like that. Like that's really trippy. That's really cool. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. This is so sensual. Ooh, the way Jungkook ends that mariachi, the CHI, so smooth, silky. Damn, that was really cool. I love the line with Namjoon. Am I Kim Namjoon or am I RM? I feel like August D can also say like, am I August D? Am I Suga? Am I am I Yoongi? You know, I love the fact that even though like the song is almost like it's a party, like it's a little bit sensual, it's a little like it has like those Latin vibes and everything, but I do love the fact that they still are singing about them, you know, and like the airplane, as literally we go from one city to another, one country from another, and everywhere we go we're partying. It's a party nonstop. Same try, same scar, same work. I work all over the world. I also love the fact that they say we even work in the hotel room, like the work never stops. We are almost like killing ourselves for our work and whatnot, so I really like that as well. Do better sometimes and fail once in a while. Like, I still keep on being me. And I love the line as Namjoon says, am I Kim Namjoon or RM? I'm still inexperienced, still not skilled at living my life. Like, I might be like this big grand idol, but I still don't have enough experience at living my own life, or something along those lines. Like, I fucking love this. Let's take it back. Ooh. And Jin burning the candle, setting fire. Ooh. Ooh. I also love how differently Jungkook and Jimin delivered the CHI in Mariachi. Like, it's so smooth but it's so different at the same time. Like, there's almost like this bend to the way Jimin does it, but there's almost like this smooth, silky ending to the way Jungkook does it. Sorry. Like, I love that it doesn't sound the same. Like, they took liberties at the way they're finishing that word. So, yeah. Ooh. Dang. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, let's take it back. That was beautiful. Oh, nice. Ooh. That was so beautiful. J-Hope says, airplane mode, your directions are no longer needed and the surroundings are off. Like, we don't need no help. We're up above the skies, almost like as BTS, but also as literally we are up above the skies, like fucking, you know, in an airplane also. And I love that they say again, the mileage is increasing because we were all over the world and we've been doing this for years and years. And just the way that J-Hope enters his verse is so fucking cool, and I don't even know what to focus on more, his rapping or the dancing. And then you see V and Jungkook join in, and it's just an absolute fucking joy to the eyes, but your ears are also pretty freaking blessed, I guess. Anyway. That was an interesting line. Now we will return your feelings. We will gift you using these flight points as we come to see you live. But then also the other line, the other line is like, airplane mode, your directions are no longer needed and the surroundings are off. So that's kind of interesting. Keep first place. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. We'll take it back to the chorus, but before we do that, we gotta pay some respect to Yoongi. Favors from the media, you bomb that way. Like, we don't need no favors. We're here because we made it ourselves. You go ahead and play a celebrity, but we haven't changed at all. And that's something that I've been talking about for, by this point, years, in terms of watching BTS, whether it's their music videos or constantly watching them on Run BTS, exclusively on Patreon. But like, the thing is, like, these guys are this, they're almost like the same. The only thing about them is that they matured as, you know, from young teen adults to young men. They matured as human beings, but they never became bigger than they think they should be. Like, their egos never ballooned up as some of their haters may claim, or some people that talk shit about them. You know, if you had that power in your hands, you would probably already be, you know, your head will be up your own ass with how amazing you think you are. We haven't changed at all. So I absolutely love that. Our passports are at the limit from exhaustion. Yeah, the passport has been stamped all over the place. We might need a new one. But that was so fucking cool. Like, I love the fact that even with a song like this, they still managed to throw a little bit of shade at anyone who has any doubts about them in terms of, you know, fame got to your head, or you think that you're bigger than anything. The only people that are saying that are people who just love to assume shit, or just see how big BTS has become and all the things that they're doing, talk shows, performances, you know, millions and millions of, you know, views, billions more so. And it's like, it's like some people cannot wrap their brains around the fact that how can someone be so popular? There's got to be a catch. There's got to be something. We need to catch them on something, or we need to fabricate something, but we can't let them be great because they're just great. Like, there's got to be something fishy, you know. So favors from the media, or, you know, buying something, as far as like buying someone to make it, or claiming that you're no longer the same people that you were back then. You know, obviously they're not, because they matured. You know, they started off super young, but they still have their integrity and like their humility. So I love that they still managed to throw that in there, even though the song literally makes you just want to fucking, I don't know, fucking tango or something. Yoongi literally looks like he's about to challenge you to a duel, you know? Oh. Man, those grandma glasses on V look amazing. Ooh. Getting wet, boys. Oh, I love the sound of the rain too. Damn, that was beautiful. Shout out to Enjoy BTS More for the subtitles, of course, because the original music video unfortunately doesn't have any captions, but that was incredible. This was a wonderful song. Like, the chorus is incredibly soothing and addicting. I love the delivery, again, on the way both Jimin and Jungkook do the Moriarty. The way they pronounce it was really, really cool and different. From both of them, very distinct, and just gives off different vibes, which I really, really enjoyed. I love the fact that, you know, RM went in, J-Hope went in, you know, Yoongi absolutely went in as well. Like, I love whenever BTS gets the chance to kind of like slap back at the haters a little bit, because people will always find something to nag on or something to, you know, hopelessly trying to catch BTS slipping, no matter what, you know. And I love the fact that they always kind of like get the chance to throw in a little bit of a jab in there, because, you know, their success is unmeasurable, and, you know, everybody's, including myself, cannot wait for them to return as a full group. Obviously, the concept itself, it just throws you for such a loop. The vibe of the song, but then the lyrics of the song, it's like, on paper, it's almost like contradicting, but the way they make it work is absolutely awesome. The choreo is also really, really cool. I love the facial expressions on V when they were doing the pulling motion with J-Hope and Jungkook as well. That was really, really cool. I love the fact that, you know, the whole song is like literally them either not bragging, but just expressing like how hard they are working, that they're constantly on an airplane from one point to another point. They cannot stop they can't make mistakes, they don't have the time to rest because they don't want to rest, and they don't know how to rest, is rather the exact lyrics. Like, I don't know how to rest, how to make mistakes, how to do this and that. Like, we cannot stop because we haven't been taught to stop. So we're always going all in no matter what. That was absolutely fucking beautiful. And I love the touch with the rain, as you have like an emphasis on Jin, as he sees the rain coming in, and then they're all dancing in the rain. It's like we're dancing across our troubles. Nothing is going to slow us down. You know, rain usually represents like sadness or depression of sorts, but it also represents something as like we're letting it all wash it away, so nothing really matters whatever you say about us. So we're going to celebrate in the rain, and we're gonna make it look sexy too. Let's jump into the next music video, which is actually going to be the comeback trailer for Persona. Map of the Soul Persona comeback trailer. Yo. Wait, let's hold up. Let's say there's so much going on. Holy shit. This one says look at the forest and that one says look at the wildflower, as literally Namjoon has later on, way later, a music video solo project, Wildflower, if I'm not mistaken. I also love the lyrics of him saying, "My shadow, I wrote it and called it hesitation. It has never hesitated after becoming that because the shadow keeps on following me around." So it's almost like it's an unknown. It's like a hesitation. Everywhere I go, I hesitate and I don't know what's going to happen, and it keeps on following me. And it also may be something that keeps me human in a way, or keeps me from making mistakes because the entire song so far is like him literally saying in the beginning, I don't know who I am. Who am I? That is a question that I will probably never get the answer to. One says run, another says stop, one says look at the forest, and one says look at the wildflower. It's like two completely different sides. It almost like reminds me of like that meme of like the two people on the bus. One person looks on one side and it's flowers, it's beauty, it's sunsets. The other person looks at the other side and it's darkness because there's like caves and shit and mountains, and it looks really, really dark. So it all depends on your perspective in a way. So I also really, really love the line where he says, I dreamt of becoming a superhero. Now it feels like I really became one, as he became Namjoon, Rap Monster, BTS just in general, as it kind of reminds me of, Airplane that we just checked, because Namjoon literally says, am I Kim Namjoon or am I RM? Am I Clark Kent or am I Superman? And it feels like one persona kind of like blended into the next. So the song is kind of like about self-discovery in some sort. And there's a really interesting line saying, I don't know if I'm a dog or a pig. And then somebody puts a pearl necklace on me, which is supposed to represent beauty and, prestige and whatnot. So it's like somebody else putting a stamp on me, and like the prestige is basically maybe representing BTS, and that I'm supposed to be higher than that. I'm supposed to be diplomatic and all that kind of shit. But I don't know if I'm a dog slaying away for someone else, or am I a pig? I did look through a couple of different websites, or a couple of different searches that I went through. So pig, obviously whenever somebody calls someone else a pig, it's in a very bad connotation. So it represents kind of like greed, gluttony, or uncleanliness. But when it comes to dog, actually, in a lot of senses, and you even hear it in like movies and whatnot, it basically represents worthless, a worthless person. Obviously, it's a slang for an ugly, despicable, boring, or a crude person. So that's really, really unfortunate, because dogs are some of the best things to ever happen to humanity. But anyway, let's get back into it. This is really, really cool. And I love that he also says, like, I'm real good but a little uncomfortable because like the shadow keeps on following me around, as we literally see the shadow in this shot. But also, when things are good, you have like this weird feeling that things cannot be this good. Something is about to go down. Whenever things go a little bit too well for a little bit too long, you just almost like manipulate yourself into manifesting something bad to happen, if that makes sense. Like, we have like this innate hesitation, no pun, I guess, to things. Even when things are very, very good, we're almost like looking forward to something to go bad, if that makes sense. Like we just can't enjoy shit and just be happy with life. We always have to think about something bad that is going to happen.
사실 난 너무 좋아 근데 조금 불편해 나는 내가 개지 돼지인지 뭔지도 아직 잘 모르겠는데 남들이 와서 진주 먹거리를 꺼내 못 앉아줄 웃어 소환했던 슈퍼히로 이제 진짜 된 것 같아 근데 갈수록 뭐 말들이 많어 누군 달리라고 누군 멈춰서라 해 얘는 숲을 보라고 걔는 들고 들보라 해내 그림자라는 망설이 이라 쓰고 불렀네 개그가 되고 나서 망설인 적이 없었네 무대 아랬던 나는 조명 아랬던 자꾸 나 따라하지 라기처럼 뜨겁게 자꾸 나 노려보네 야 기수에 시작한 거지 벌써 이제냐 넌 그냥 들어주는 네가 있단 게 막 좋았던 거야 가끔은 그냥 싹 다 헛소리 같아 샤면 나오는 거 알지 시기 같아 나 따위가 무슨 뮤직 나 따위가 무슨 춤 나 따위가 무슨 소명 나 따위가 무슨 뮤즈 내가 아는 나의 흠어점 그게 사실 내 전부 세상은 사실 아무 관심 없어 나의 서춤 이제 실리지도 않은 후회들과 매일 밤 싱그럽게 뒤굴고 돌릴 길 없는 시간들이 습관처럼 비틀어도 그때마다 날 또 이렇게 세운 것 최초의 질문 내 이름 성샤 그 가장 앞에 와일 버스 So I'm asking once again yeah Who the hell am I? Tell me all your names baby Do you wanna die? Or do you wanna go? Do you wanna fly? What's it show? What's it drink? Do you think you lie?
Holy shit. Oh, and the writing also says, who am I?
I don't know me.
I don't know me. Oh.
Yeah, my name is 내가 기억하고 사람들이 아는 날 토로하기 위해 내가 스스로 만들어낸 나의 난 날 속여왔을지도 뻥쳐왔을지도 부끄럽지 않아 이게 내 영혼의 지도 You're myself 넌 절대로 너의 혼돈을 잃지 마 따뜻히도 차갑게도 될 필요 없으니까 가끔은 위선적이어도 위약적이어도 이 내가 걸어두고 싶은 내 방향의 척도 내가 되고 싶은 나 사람들이 원하는 나 네가 사랑하는 나 또 내가 빚어내는 나 웃고 있는 나 가끔은 울고 있는 나 지금도 매분 말씀 가사라 숨쉬는 persona Who the hell am I? I just wanna go I just wanna fly I just wanna give you all the voices till I die I just wanna give you all the shoulders when you cry Persona Who the hell am I? I just wanna go I just wanna fly I just wanna give you all the voices till I die I just wanna give you all the shoulders when you cry
Ooh. Holy shit, that was incredible. I love the way he switched up to like almost like this underground rapper kind of like persona as he's becoming Rap Monster basically, as he created that persona to vent out and write lyrics and just put out his frustrations and just explore himself. Basically. So I don't know who am I just know that I am me. I love that he says, dear myself, you must never lose your temperature because you don't need to be neither warm or cold. You don't have to be on one opposite end. You know, you don't need to be on opposite ends. You can be whatever you are in that moment. And the lyrics just in general, I also love the fact that he says, I'm not embarrassed anymore about the way that I am and who I am and the map of my soul that is kind of going all over the place, and it might take me some time before I find the answer of who am I really, and I may not find it at all, but I am not embarrassed in who I am, and I am fulfilled in the person that I am at this moment, and I can only strive towards being better, continue to putting out music for everyone else. You know, keep on giving my voice until I die and giving you a shoulder to cry on or to lean on. And then he goes to almost like this high school graduate kind of like outfit, which feels like he's graduated from the college of who am I, as he found out that I am both the first persona that I was in that high school and I am the rap monster, and all of them blended together is basically just Kim Namjoon. And that's who I am in that moment. And I absolutely love like the transition from the two personas, from like the high school Kim Namjoon to rap monster Kim Namjoon, like whatever the persona is actually. But I love the fact that he's kind of like expressing all of his hesitations, quote unquote, or all of his fears. But before he says that, he asks himself, like, have you already forgotten why you even started this? Like, why you are an idol in the beginning. So I love that he says sometimes everything sounds like freaking nonsense, much like being drunk. It sounds immature. And then there's all the lies that not lies, but all the things that maybe he's telling himself when he's not in the best state. Someone like me ain't good enough for the truth. Someone like me ain't good enough for a calling, and someone like me is not good enough to be a muse. The flaws of mine that I know, maybe that's all I've got really. So I learned to embrace my flaws and my imperfections, and that way, you know, we can become perfect by being imperfect. And I love that he also says, do you want to fly? As we just literally checked out Airplane, but where's your soul? Where's the map to yourself? It's about, like, the song just in general is about finding yourself, being okay with yourself, and being okay with the fact that we are sometimes not okay, and not being embarrassed uh of being yourself, and that everyone has their own like unique perfections, imperfections, and all that kind of stuff. So you don't need to pretend anything else that you are not, just to please someone else. So whether I love that he also says, you know, that the me that is smiling, the me that sometimes is in tears. Like, he acknowledges all the good, the bad, the sad, the happy, as he also literally beforehand said, you know, I'm good, but something feels uncomfortable, like something feels off, and that's like that question and that hesitation of who really am I, and like that shadow that keeps on following me around. But as long as I have like my purpose, and you know, I can give all those shoulders when you cry, and someone whose music you can lean on, I am going to be okay. And I just want to be me, basically. So overall, the Persona music video, even though it's called the trailer, I'll still call it a music video. It was absolutely fucking amazing. Namjoon was incredible, and I love the vulnerability that he showcased in this one, because it's all about expressing your thoughts, your dreams, your fears, your sadness, everything. It's okay to question yourself, who you are, what you bring to this world, and what is it that you do really that is, you know, what makes you you, basically. So it's like literally him kind of like questioning his identity, and what he means to this world, and why he even is an idol, and why he makes music, and what is he making it for. I absolutely love this one. This was fucking incredible. So let's jump into the final piece of content for today, which is going to be Boy With Love featuring Halsey, who I am a huge fan of. Didn't get the chance to react to her much on the YouTube channel, because I was already very familiar with her before even starting this channel. So the only reaction that I actually have of her is the collab with Yoongi on the Diablo trailer, I believe it was, or like the soundtrack for the... Sorry, there's a lot of birds outside. Anyway, Halsey, BTS should be a lot of fun. Let's go. Hi. I do want to say, for full transparency, that this chorus, I probably heard it a couple of times. I'm not sure if it's from Run BTS, or maybe it was on Are You Sure with Jimin and Jungkook. Damn. Nice. That kind of gave Friends vibe. Ooh. Oh, that's literal. Is that a reference to the movie Big with Tom Hanks by any chance? Or that kind of looks like it. Ooh. Damn. V with that blue hair is just hits different. Ooh. This is so adorable. Ooh.
나도 모르게 힘이 들어가기도 했어. 높아버린 스카 커져버린 헛 때론 도망치게 해달라며 기도했어. But 너의 상처는 나의 상처 깨달았을 때 나 다짐했던 건 네가 준 그 후세 나에게로 태양이 아닌 너에게로.
Wings of Icarus. Damn. Damn. That was gorgeous. As someone who kind of like heard this chorus probably half a dozen times by this point, because of I want to say that it's been featured mostly on Run BTS, maybe Are You Sure with Jimin and Jungkook, but it is just, it's one thing to hear Halsey's voice, but like another thing like to actually watch her with BTS. It was so cool. I kind of wish Halsey had maybe like a little bit of like solo time to sing in a way, because she has such a magical fucking voice, and just to hear her harmonizing with BTS was beautiful. But if she had like at least like 10-15 seconds to really express those vocals by herself, I feel like that would have been really, really lovely. Honestly, one of my favorite things about this music video is actually the bridge with Namjoon's line, with the wings of Icarus you gave me, I flew not towards the sun but towards you, as love is more important than ambition, I would say, because like that's kind of like the meaning of the wings of Icarus, and flying too close to the sun you get burned, wanting too much, and just the ambition and like the over ambition, over confidence of that, of wanting everything all at once in a way. So instead of taking those wings and flying towards the sun and knowing what will happen, I rather fly towards you because of my love towards you. As like, it's almost like a sunshine that is representing Namjoon in this scene, but also it reveals love, which I thought was also really, really cool. And it's like you have Namjoon shooting the shot, basically almost like an arrow of sorts, and then everybody is running towards them, almost like the fans taking in, soaking in BTS, as Namjoon literally says, your pain is my pain, and instead of feeling like I'm above it, expanded halls, elevated skies, and wanting to run away from it, I prayed to run away from it. I then accepted my path in this world, the map of the soul and whatnot, and my persona and who I am. And who I am is the vessel for you in a way. for your suffering, for your pain, for your love, sadness, happiness, and whatever else. And there's like so many references with all these signs. Like there's Persona, there's Too Cool for School, Young Forever, Wings. There's so much going on in like the staging, but I love that the entire theater is basically like the theater of persona, of who I am, which is kind of like the question that Namjoon was asking himself. Is this, the whole music video is almost like a letter to himself, to not get caught up in the question of who the hell am I, that you don't need to pretend to be evil or to pretend to be good. You must not lose your temperature because you don't have to be cold or warm. Just be you and remember why you're doing what you're doing. So that realization kind of like comes in very nicely, ties in very nicely with the trailer for Persona with Namjoon. Namjoon's bridge in this song, Boy With Love, as he, instead of running away and thinking that he's more than that, he accepted the wings of Icarus and flew towards you instead of flying towards the sun. I thought that was absolutely fucking beautiful. Like visually, these guys just look so infectiously happy, and you know, it's just, the chorus is so incredibly wholesome. Like BTS definitely has one of the most wholesome discographies I think ever. Like sometimes you just listen to their music and you cannot help but smile, and then you look at their facial expressions and you look at how like their sincerity comes through so insanely well in all of their music videos. And I just love seeing like Halsey. I love the fact that it's not like, you know, she's filmed somewhere on the green screen and then they kind of like tried to put her in together. They're actually in there. So I absolutely love that she got the chance, that both of them got the chance to collaborate with one another. She's one of the best artists. Honestly, she's one of my favorites. Her vocals are absolutely incredible. And it was really, really nice to see her actually dance with BTS. And I just wish she maybe had like a solo part for like 10 seconds. Like that's all. Like her vocals are so fucking incredible. I definitely wouldn't have minded if she had a little bit of vocal time, apart from, you know, singing in unison with BTS and some ad-libs. But it was just a gorgeous music video, bright, vibrant, and you know, the line with Yoongi saying you're the star that turns ordinaries into extraordinaries, like that is such a beautiful kind of like letter, whether it's to the fandom or to, you can like this song honestly can be like a wedding song in a way, like a dedicated song to the bride or from the bride to the groom, whatever, as the first dance and whatnot. Like that would be, that's an absolutely awesome idea in my book, because like a lot of BTS songs obviously can represent love for the fandom, but at the same time you can easily take this as a song that represents love to someone else that made your life worth living in a way. So like this song definitely would make anyone feel insanely special. So it was absolutely beautiful, and them like jumping on that couch honestly just gave me Friends vibes instantly. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but this was a gorgeous music video. I absolutely love this. Like the choreography is wonderful, and the vocals are so fucking lovely, and just the vibes in general. Like this is probably one of BTS's most memorable choruses ever, because like you hear that "Oh Mama" my part with Halsey as well, like you just can't help but hum it. So every time I hear the chorus of the song performed in some variety show that I've watched, probably just run BTS, it just instantly puts you in a very awesome mood. And yeah, this was absolutely gorgeous. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. This video will actually be available on Patreon for a week ahead of its time, before it gets released on YouTube, because I am reacting to BTS content on Patreon, and I took a break from Run BTS for 1 week to focus on this. So if you're interested in a whole bunch of BTS reactions, Run BTS, we are currently at episode 142 if I'm not mistaken. We also have Are You Sure with Jimin and Jungkook, and a few extra little bits of content when it comes to BTS. So if you're interested, check out the link below, which will provide a full list of all of the BTS related reactions that we have on Patreon, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.